Hello, this is Elizabeth Clare Brewington with Discover Brightside, the video podcast network. And we're talking about emotional intelligence and prosperity. Now, many of you have been on our show and you saw that we talked about stocks, we talked about retirement, we talked about financial wellness, we talked about how prosperity is not just about money, it's about everything, it's your whole being. And so we are very pleased to have Andy in our studio today because he has actually written a book. Remember how you watch all those TV shows about flipping a house, buying a house, undervalued, and making a profit? Well, he's written a book that can help you, but today he's going to help us through this economic downturn and really get into what we need to be thinking about investing at this time when money is so tight, land is so scarce, and whether or not the prices that we're seeing of properties going through the roof, are they going to come down? Are they going to stay stable? Is it time to buy the house now or is it time to wait? Andy, I have a lot of questions for you. But before that, I want to just go through the room and talk to Erin and Samantha. And Samantha, if you would lead us by giving us a 5 minute talk about your new book and about what you do. And then Erin will bring you next, and then I'll bring our speaker up. Over to you, Samantha.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for having me on the podcast again. I wrote a book called Silver Linings from Surviving Thriving After 9/11, and it speaks to my own personal experience going through post traumatic growth and resiliency. Before I got there, I had to go through a harrowing ordeal where I experienced survivor's grief, post traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and depression. And I switched careers from working on Wall Street to going back to school, getting my master's degree in social work, and then starting a group counseling practice located in Colorado. I absolutely love what I do. I love advocating for post traumatic growth and resiliency. And I would be so appreciative to those listening if you could please buy my book. It's available on Amazon.com as well as on BarnesandNoble.com.
Yes, and I have read the book, and it is fantastic, especially if you are a traumatic victim, if you've gone through a hurricane, if you've gone through 9/11, if you've lost a loved one, if you've gone through a divorce, if you've lost a child, if you've had anything that has really been traumatic, and you yourself don't think it's traumatic, or you've witnessed a murder, or any of those things, you really need to get Samantha's because it extends beyond 9/11. I was telling her she should call it the 9/11 resistance book because she walks you through addictions. She walks you through it is such a deep book that I think it's like an encyclopedia for anyone that needs support. So, Samantha, and if you buy her book, make sure you write a review for her. So, thank you so much for coming on our show, and you have been discovered on Brightside.